Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Ecom Village. Today we are going to see something very special. Uh, Even this is very special. Uh, this particular keyboard, which has got black mechanical switches, I have used this for, or rather since 2002 till today. Okay. So it's almost for 17 years I have used this particular keyboard. This is mechanical keyboard with the black switches, and it's just that it's not going with the black and green or black color theme of my desktop. At the most I can allow a red color, but this particular keyboard is not going with the theme. But I would respect this particular keyboard, which has been excellent, and throughout its service, it has never given me any sort of problems. It has always remained with the thick and thin with me. And except for this particular space button, which is a bit dangling right now, except for that, and that too because of my anger. I was a bit angry and I did something to this particular keyboard then. Except for that, except for this particular keyboard, except for this particular key, everything on this particular keyboard is perfect. So today it is going to get retired, and I will salute this particular keyboard. Thank you, thanks a lot. And now I will showcase you the unboxing of another special keyboard. So here we go. Yes, today we're going to unbox this baby. This is HyperX Alloy Elite RGB. This is MX Cherry switch. This one was, this is MX Cherry Black. So let's see. So this would be MX Cherry Red switches. So you could see that. Yes, this is red. So you get another other switches which are in brown, uh, blue, black, and then there is, okay, those will be brown, red, blue, black. Then you got Kalal switches and few others. I think the clear one, something. Okay, never mind. Main switches would be the black, the brown, and red. That is for me. But some people like also blue, which make clickety click sound, which I would not prefer. I have bought red switches, which are linear in nature. There is no feedback, but this just linear. They are similar to black rather. Uh, the browns would give you little feedback. Those would be excellent for typing and gaming. This would be excellent for gaming and typing. So they are there and thereabout. So I bought the red ones. Uh, Let us unbox this particular keyboard. Before that, okay, the actual price here given is 15,999, but I bought this for around 7,499 bucks. Uh, so it is, they have another variant of this but without RGB. It's the same build, same quality, same switches, blah blah blah, but without RGB, and this particular model is with the RGB. uh, so let us look around the box. uh, and by the way, I am becoming a fan of HyperX uh, company rather, because they're producing excellent quality products. uh, I will just read out the package contents: a mechanical keyboard, 8 gaming keycaps, keycap removal tool, detachable wrist rest, and quick start guide. What else we got here? Of course, this is assembled in China, but for some reason they have not mentioned where it has been made. Okay. We'll unbox and we'll see other feature of this particular product. It has got Nginity, RGB, MX Cherry. So Nginity is a software by which you can control the RGB lighting of this particular keyboard. I would be keeping either red, or rather I would be keeping either complete green, or I would keep red and green. The red ones will be taking the keys which I'll be using for gaming, and rest everything would remain the green. That would be my theme, what I've put in my head right now. So all these keys would become green except for WASD, that is WASD, and some of the number keys would remain red. That would be in a gaming mode. And for other types, like for example for just for typing purpose, they would be completely green or no lighting at all. So 3 modes which you could control via the buttons here which are given. These are volume control, and this is volume up and down, which is a scroll. You got scroller here, so you can scroll through up and down. You got this would be no, so this would be to accidentally, sometimes what happens is people press window keys to put that off. You got a gaming on off, a num lock, and caps lock. I will also tell you what is the design mistake in this particular keyboard. There are actually 2 which I know. So let us go and unbox. I already removed the seal from here. Okay, it's like this. Okay. The box goes here. Okay, let me just. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my god, that's excellent. Wow. Okay. It has got braided cable rather. Let the keyboard be aside. Let me just remove the locks of that. Okay, here we go. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, you got WASD and num keys and key remover. So you can plug this inside the keys and remove them. You got, let's see that. Yes, that is key remover. Okay, what else? But HyperX. You got HyperX has you covered. Okay. Pamphlets. Another pamphlet. Congratulations on joining HyperX family. Okay. Okay. Very good quality people. Yes, this is the manual or a guide. I think let us not go into this because this would be self-explanatory. Okay, here we got a wrist rest. Wow, it has got a rubbery feeling, but it's plasticky, but it has got a rubbery feeling here. This is nice. Okay, let me keep that aside. Okay, let me just pull this back again. USB here. Okay, I'll keep this aside. The packing is excellent. And now let us take the keyboard. Wow. It will come with two USB connectors. So either you can connect only keyboard, or you can connect this one to your machine and you can connect mouse through this particular pass-through. Let's see that. Okay, let me just remove the plastic. So it has been very heavy though compared to other keyboards. You could see here you got a USB pass through so that you can connect your mouse or any other USB device. But for that to happen and for that to access, you need to connect USB pass through. So it's basically this particular cable is just a USB extender which allows you to connect USB devices from this particular port. So nothing much for in that though. The braided cable is of it's of high quality braid, which is cloth. Okay. Yeah, it's quite long and it's quite strong. So you have been covered there. Wow. Wow, this is excellent. This is excellent. It's made up of aluminium. It's a steel. It's quite heavy. If you keep it here, it won't move that easily. So let us look at the other feature. You got a brightness controller. Then you got here RGB selector, so you could select up to 3 profiles via this particular key. And you got gaming lock or window lock key here. You got volume control and volume control up and down the scroller. Okay, this is very smooth. Okay, the keys are excellent. You could replace some of the keys if you don't like these black ones. You could replace them with these keys. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and WASD. There is a key removal which has been provided, which you can use to plug the keys out from the keyboard. So let us do this. Let us connect the wrist. I don't know. Yeah, I think I don't know how to connect. Yeah, no, something is wrong. Okay. Yes, quite easy. Easy peasy. Yes, the keyboard would look like this. I think there's maybe rubber feet down. Yeah. So you got almost 1 centimeter or 1.5 centimeter of lift off. So you could type it, or when you are gaming, you could just lower down those rubber feet and you could use this keyboard to play games. So it's up to you. It's subjective whether you want the lift off or you don't want a lift off. It's up to you all. So I would prefer without it, because it will give you a good uniform. Of course, even lifting off would be uniform, but it will give you a flat surface. It depends. When you are typing, I would like to have it raised. When I'm playing games, I would like to have it down. So that is my choice. Here we got 3 indicators for gaming lock, num lock and caps lock. The only issue here is when you're looking this way, this particular num lock which is here gets hidden behind the numpads. Rather, caps lock indicator remains hidden behind this particular key, num keys, and that is one of the issues which I know, and like other people, and I would have preferred these locks to be opening sideways, like those are in planes, so you could open the gears like this and not like this. Okay, so what happens is when you're pushing this particular keyboard ahead, they might just accidentally just close on you, and just keyboard might just fall off. Nothing much, it's a small design flaw. I mean, that is from my opinion. I would have preferred them to open the sideways. I mean, I could be wrong here, but who knows. Yes. So that's it, guys, about this particular unboxing. So let me know your comments in the comment section. If you have any requests, please email us. If you would like to improve something, please let us know in the comments. And please do not forget to subscribe our channel Ecom Village, and that would help us immensely. So thank you, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care.